Hello everyone. So this video is all about to knowing the HR generalist. So in HR generalist, what are the things and what are the work and what are the terms and concepts that you need to be know. So today on behalf of Speaklat, so we're going to discuss and see the things and topics, terms that's going to be in the HR generalist course. So the very first module that we're going to cover today is nothing but the legal and statutory compliance. So basically in this act, under this act, there is a three major important things, major important acts will be exist. That is called as a fund. So Employee Provident Fund, that is EPF Act. So this act has been established in 1952, and the people, the individuals, students, and especially who are like to be pursue the HR generalist and like to be kickstart their career in the field of HR generalist, I strongly recommend them to be know all this act, because the laws keep changing but the circumstance and some of the applications and that the matter that how we going to be manage it, how we going to be practice it. That's it. Moreover, in HR generalist, we are not going to frame anything, law or acts, but we're going to be practice such things in an organization for the workforce. And here, as we discussed, the first thing is fund, that is of Employee Provident Fund Act. Followed by that, we have the other thing that is monthly pension. That comes under the Employee Pension Scheme Act, that is established in 1995. Followed by that, we have the life insurance. So this comes in at the act of Employee Deposit Linked Insurance Act 1976. So whereas the monthly pension and life insurance act, this too is said to be and known as miscellaneous provident act. So that's why this act is we called as legal and subsidiary compliance. And first of all, looking to first major important concept, that is of Employee Provident Fund, that is of EPF. So under this, we need to be know where this going to be eligibility and what are its applicability. When we talk about the applicability, we all need to be understand it's very sure whether it is applicable to any organization or not. Of course, it is applicable to any organization, but in the organization, if the workforce, okay, the 20% worked for even a single day in the last 12 months, then it is applicable. Okay, you take any company, you take any IT sector, you take any manufacturing company, anything in maybe sector. In that company, if the manpower that is work 20 employees who have been work, for example, look here in, let me take an example with the year of 2005. The employee with the company of XYZ was 15, but on 2016 there were six people who have joined, so there is a 21 employees who have been there. Once the man force of the organization is comes to 20%, even it is only in a single day also, it is applicable. That's it. And this is most famous phrase in terms of HR. We used to say it for the Provident Fund. Once applicable, always applicable. For example, an XYZ company has been applicable for this Employee Provident Fund. Once it's applicable, it's always applicable. It is not like that you have been applied for the year of 2005 and whether I need to be apply again for the next year like 2006. It's not like that. Once it's applicable, it's always applicable till the company is operating. So till that it is applicable. And other thing is, once in the organization, if the manpower is meet the requirement of 20 people, then immediately within the 30 days you need to be registered for this Employee Provident Fund. So these are the three major applicability, and followed by that we're going to look what are the eligibility. You take an let's consider the example of XYZ company. In that XYZ company, now you consider there is a 20 employees is working, and whether all the 20 employee will be get the employee provident fund. So for this question, no. Yes, because the salary is get differ by individual to individual. So it is eligible for the employee who earns his monthly basic salary, which is 15,000 or less than 15,000. For those employee, this employee provident fund is applicable. Other else, it is not applicable. If you take an employee called A, and he has an no monthly basic salary that is more than 15,000, like 20,000, like 18,000, so then it is not applicable. He's not eligible for such provident fund. And here there is a calculation and contribution for the employee provident fund. Basically, what we do here, we consider this calculation and contribute in different account. Account 1, account 2, account 10, account 21, account 22. For each of this account, we have a different names. Like account 1 is called as a fund, that is of employee provident fund. So we have been contributing the employees monthly earning salary, so with some percentage into this account. And other thing comes in account 2 is called as employee provident employee fund. It's called, it is not employee, yeah, it is provident fund admin charge. And followed by that we have the account number 10, that is of employee pension scheme. And followed by that we have next account number 21, whereas we have the employee deposit linked insurance. And followed by account number 21, we have the employee deposit linked insurance premium. For each and every this account, there may be some certain percentage of amount is being carried out, is being contributed. So that's the thing. And especially when we talking about the employer and employee differences, in case of employer, he contributes 12 percentage, whereas in the 12 percentage, 8.33 percentage will be taken to the account number 10, that is of employee pension scheme. And the remaining amount, that is of remaining percentage, especially that is of 3.67 percentage, has been taken for the account number 1, that is of employee provident fund. And whereas the 0.5 percentage is also be charged for the second account number, that is for the employee provident admin charge. And this is the case of employer. Now when we're looking about the case of employee, the entire 12 percentage is taken for the account number 1, that is of employee provident fund. So this is the way how we used to be calculate and contribute and individual employees monthly basic salary into different accounts. And other most important thing here, it's the most interesting as well, as no limit, that is actual amount, with limit, that is of 15,000. As I previously said, any employee who earns the salary that is of 15 and lesser than that, he is eligible for the getting and applying for employee provident fund. Okay, but if the employee he is eligible in a take, if you taking example for the year of 2005, his basic salary is going to be the 13,000, so he's that is lesser than 15,000, so he is eligible for the employee provident fund. So by the next year he's get increased, salaries get increased by 5,000, his salary get 18,000. So once his salary get 18,000, and it is the consideration thing whether to keep him in the employee provident fund or to remove him. In this case, the manager he need to be decided. Yeah, manager, if the manager consider he's a good employee, he's the most reputable for the company, then the manager can allow this employee to be stay in this employee provident fund even if he earns a salary more than that. That is called as no limit, that is of actual amount. This actual amount can be 18,000 or 20,000 or 25 or 30,000, but he is previously an member of an employee provident fund, and through now he also exists. It is not mandatory that a manager need to allow every employee to be stay. Some company and some manager they allow, and some they don't allow. And other thing is with limit. With limit is has we previously discussed. It is of 15,000. So the employee provident fund where the employee gets applied only if he earns the basic salary that is 15,000 or below. If he earns more than that, he is not eligible. So that is called no limit and with limit of employee provident fund. So I think you people maybe get to know about this employee provident fund in a more detailed manner. And our following videos, we're going to like to upload the videos that is related to the employee pension scheme and employee deposited linked insurance act and employee state insurance acts, etc. So I want all you people to please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you people getting the my updates on this HR. Thank you so much for your people.